What's up, everybody? Sorry I've been MIA for so long. Had some technical difficulties with my laptop and such, and also boards, which I passed, so that's super relieving. Glad that's over. But also just getting busy with school and other things and getting ready for graduation and the job search. But I am back again, and I got some new ideas for some videos. Maybe some stuff about boards, because I feel like there's not a lot of information about that, as well as like just kind of searching for jobs, contracts, things like that. But also whatever else you guys want me to go over. So as always, just let me know in the comments below if there's anything you need help with or anything you want me to kind of go over with you guys. Anyways, um, it's that time of year again, so people are interviewing and getting accepted to dental school. And I thought I'd talk a little bit more about the interview process again. So I mentioned this in other videos, but I was a part of like the interviewing process at my school. So I got to sit in on a lot of interviews, and after a while, I could start to tell who's going to get accepted and who wasn't. Like pretty soon into the interview, after a lot of times after a few questions, I was like, yeah, this person will probably get in. This person maybe not. So I wanted to do a video more about kind of what the people interviewing are looking for in the dental school candidate. So, I mean, the dental interview, it's scary. Like, you're stressed out, you're worried about what you're going to say. And I think a lot of the times we get so preoccupied with, like, what the right answer is that we forget to kind of show who we are in the dental interview. Because honestly, it's more about who you are than necessarily what you say. Now, granted, what you say is a big part of them determining who you are. But again, sometimes we put more emphasis on just answering the question a certain way than we do kind of relaxing and letting ourselves come through in those questions. And this is an excuse not to practice for your interview. You should still definitely practice lots of questions and check out some of my other videos. I have a bunch of practice questions and things and tips on that. Definitely practice still for your interview, but once you get there, kind of relax and try and remember my tips here from this video. So first, I think they're looking for someone who they think will do well in dental school. Like I've said in other videos, dental school's hard. Like it takes a lot of work. Like not everyone's up for it. They want to make sure that you're smart, that you're organized, that you're on top of things. So definitely try and show that in your answers. That you're on top of stuff, that you're organized, that you can get things done. Good news about this is though, you've already shown this to them. Like you have this interview because you look good on paper. You've shown them that you could probably handle dental school. So you've done a lot of the hard work for this already. And this is where practicing comes in again. Like, if you practice questions, you're more prepared, you're going to come off a little more intelligent. So definitely practice before your interviews. That being said, too, sometimes I feel like we're so like pressured to answer really quickly, or like that we're afraid of silence. But it's okay to take like a second or two and kind of think things over before you just start talking. Like, make sure you kind of think through your answers. They understand that you're not going to know everything and that you're not going to be prepared for everything. And they realize you're a human and you might have to think a little bit. You might, take a little bit of time on each question, and that's okay. All right, so the next thing they're looking for is they want to know that you're like an easy person to get along with. That you're friendly, you're kind, that you work well with others. As a dentist, you work in a team. And so same thing for dental school. Like they want someone who's going to work well in a team, who's going to work well with the other students and work well with the professors, teachers, someone who's not going to cause a problem, cause issues. And that's usually what they'd ask me, and like the other interviewers would ask me in the interviews would be like, is this someone you'd want to work with? Is this someone you think that other people in your class would want to work with? This doesn't mean you have to be like super outgoing or anything. Obviously, that's a plus there. But just being like friendly and kind, smiling, looking people in the eye, just trying to put off a good image. Being kind to everyone in your interview day, in and outside of the interview. Just try and show that you're a kind, friendly, good person. Talk about like times where you've been a leader. Talk about times where you've been a follower. Just try and show in a lot of the questions you ask that you're a team player, that you get along well with other people, you can lead, you can follow, you can help them, and that you can work in you can work well in a team basically. And along with that, they want someone who's going to be kind to the patients. Obviously, that's a big part of dentistry, and that's a big part of like dentistry at whatever dental school you get into. You know, they want to make sure that the patients there are going to be in good hands, that there's someone kind, friendly, helpful, who's going to do their best to take care of them. So that's kind of another thing that they're looking for. I'd say the next big thing that they're looking for is someone who is teachable. But along with that, like they want someone who's humble. Now, Now, don't get me wrong, you still want to kind of project some confidence in your interview. You want to be confident about your abilities, but also at the same time, you're really new to dentistry and you're not going to have all the answers. And like, they might ask you some questions and you're not really going to know. I mean, still obviously answer the best of your abilities, but like, it's okay if you don't know. Like, you're brand new to dentistry. Like, you may not know everything. Answers. It's okay to not know in your interview. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you ask a question, don't get so stressed out that you don't have like a perfect answer. Just answer it the best you can and try and play off like that you want to learn more about that and that you're going to study, you're going to put the effort in to learn more. Honestly, the best and smartest dentists I talk to are often the ones that talk about how little like they do actually know. And that's the thing, like this is a career that you're going to be learning for the rest of your life. You're not going to have all the answers now, but they want to find someone who's going to be teachable, who that they can work with, and who's going to study and try and find those answers. So that's the more important thing. Like they want someone who's going to be a student, a lifelong student. Anyways, I hope this gives you some guidance when preparing for your interview. Definitely still like study, prepare, check out some of my other videos on tips and tricks and go through lots of practice questions. I have some. Watch other people's videos. Maybe I can link some more too. But definitely prepare as much as you can. But I hope this kind of helps guide your preparation a little bit towards maybe what kind of questions they'll ask and maybe how you might want to answer those questions. But the biggest thing too is like I hope that this just helps you realize that the main thing they're looking for in the interview is you. They just want to get to know you and they want to see like who you are. So don't be afraid to show yourself in that interview. Show them the best parts of yourself. Show them that you're friendly, you're kind, that you work hard, that you're teachable, and that you want to help other people. Yeah, present yourself like that, and you'll do well. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about this topic or if there's anything else you want me to see in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching the video.